So, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Collection, or Definitive Edition, sorry. So, it's going to be an interesting one. I used to play Age of Empires on PC many years ago, just
Press menu to continue. You are currently signed in
So
as
this appears to
reader.
have accessibility options turned on by
Loading.
default.
You are currently signed in
Which is
as
why you're hearing
reader.
those menus
Switch
being
account.
read
Age
out.
of Empires 2. Continue. Button. 1 of 6.
Now those
Single
actually
player.
confused me the first time I run this
Button.
up. So there is a little bit of a
2 of
backstory,
6.
and then it takes you to
Co-op
this learn to
campaigns.
play. So
Button.
I'll give you the full 10
3 of
minutes.
6.
I've
Multiplayer.
accidentally skipped a piece because I had to re-record, but
4 of 6.
hopefully you get there.
Learn to play. Button. 5
Okay,
of
let's
6.
learn to play, shall we? Learn the
Learn
basics.
to play. Learn the
We are
basics.
without a leader.
Oh no, this is
The dead king of
1 of
Scotland
10.
has no heir.
Advanced techniques.
War creeps in from the south. What Edward Longshanks, the avaricious king of England, has returned from successful campaigns in Wales and France.
Button.
As Longshanks turns his attention to Scotland,
great.
the shadow of fear settles across the Highlands. The English have thousands of Welsh longbowmen, hundreds of knights on horseback, and dozens of siege weapons. We Scottish have a rabble of untrained soldiers who do not even know how to march in a straight line. We must act soon. If we're to have any chance of resistance, we need to forge an army by any means necessary.
Okay, let's forge an army,
Loading.
shall we?
Controller tip. Press view to jump to the site of a recent notification. Objectives. Main objectives. In this scenario,
So,
you
number
will learn
objective,
basic controls to
hints,
help William
Wallace's
Wallace
meeting with the English
find your
sheriff.
army, reach your base, and drive out the English. If you need a reminder on what to do, visit your objectives in the Start menu. Lesson 1. Move your units. Lesson 2.
Let's just play
engage
this.
William
the
Wallace has been called to parley with the English sheriff, but the English cannot be trusted. Wallace will need our help.
Lesson 5. Explore the area.
Okay,
Lesson
let's
6.
down here then.
Advance to the next stage. Lesson 7. Build an army.
Right,
Lesson 8.
move your
Attack the
militias.
enemy base.
That's really the accessibility. I understand why it's on, but obviously that for some people that might be the first thing you try and turn off. If you don't require it, obviously. Okay, move our militia. Control seems to snap back to the middle, which is
Tilt the left stick to target your soldier with the selection reticle. If he is hard to target, tilt the right stick up to zoom in.
oh, there we go. Zoom.
Select your soldier by pressing A over them. Select your soldier by pressing A over them. The name of the selected unit appears at the bottom of the screen. Now, with the militia selected, tilt the left stick to target the blue flag and press A to move him to that location.
Okay, where should we go?
The icon in the center of the screen shows what pressing A will do. The portrait shows what is selected.
Okay, so I guess the boot says
Bid
shows he's
fear.
going to go and walk. What we need to do here, select the mission, move the militia to the flag, okay, so it's
Tall.
B. To the flag,
Bid fear.
straightforward.
The name of the selected unit appears at the bottom of the screen. Now, with the militia selected, tilt the left stick to target the blue flag and press A to move him to that location. Great. To deselect your soldier, press B. This replaces the central icon with a selection reticle. These are some of Wallace's men. They say that Wallace went to the sheriff alone, but they fear an English trick. Bring them to Wallace. Select all units of the same type by double pressing A. With all of your soldiers selected, target the next flag and press A to move them there.
Okay, where's our flag? Here it is.
Tall.
The controls are not too bad.
Moving into the black area reveals unexplored parts of the map. A knight and some archers have joined your force. Select your units once more, this time by pressing and holding A. A circular marquee will appear and grow. You can drag the marquee with the left stick as long as A is held. Release A when all of your soldiers are selected. Up ahead is an English outpost. We should destroy it. With your soldiers selected, target the outpost and press A to attack it.
So yeah, you hold A down, it creates that circle you were seeing. So, smash this to pieces. Might work for this.
These English longbowmen will shoot Wallace in the back. We must stop them. With your soldiers selected, move your reticle to the flag, then press X. They will attack all enemies they see on their path. Using attack move, your soldiers attack all enemies along the way to their destination. You've saved Wallace from a treacherous English ambush. Your soldiers fought fiercely and can use some rest. Move them to the town center up ahead.
Target it. Kid?
Get there.
Toe.
Awesome. First mission completed. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, the controls are not too bad. For a game that used to be purely mouse and keyboard. Let's build a town. Change it to yellow.
William Wallace will gather supporters to attack the English. They will pay for their meddling in our Scotland. He leaves you to prepare this town for battle.
Training some villagers.
You have 3 villagers. Villagers can gather resources and construct buildings.
Arlo.
Double press A over one of your villagers to select them all. Then press A over a sheep to have them gather food.
Kid.
Right, slaughter. Used to be a slaughter, remember?
Tiediger.
Great. Your villagers will continue gathering on their own and return food to the town center. You will need 50 food to train another villager. You can check your resource stockpiles, including food, in the panel at the top of the screen. Different resources are required for different units, buildings, and technologies. Excellent. You have enough food to train a villager from your town center. First, press B to clear your selection. Now target the town center and press A to select it. At the bottom center of the screen, you can see information about your currently selected object. Press the right trigger to open the town center's command menu. This menu contains specialized commands for the selected unit or building. Now, tilt the left stick to the right to highlight Create Villager and press A.
So if you move the stick around, it reflects.
Well done! A new villager is being trained. You can see its progress in the town center's build queue at the bottom of the screen.
Okay. So far, so good. Not a bad game.
Send the newly trained villager to gather food from the forage bushes near the blue flag above your town center.
Tiediger.
Goes.
Good. Forage bushes and sheep are both excellent sources of food. To keep your economy growing, you should always train additional villagers. Quick find shortcuts are mapped to your D-pad. Use them to instantly select your most common units and buildings. Press D-pad down to select your town center. The Y button provides quick access to common actions from the command menu. The icon at the bottom of the screen shows the available Y shortcut for the selected unit or building. With your town center selected, Press Y twice to queue up 2 more villagers.
Okay, so you can queue 'em.
You have run out of population space, as shown at the top of the screen. To train more units, you must build a house. Let's use a command menu shortcut to build a house. First, target a villager and press A to select it.
Kia.
Okay.
Now press Y to activate the villager's command menu shortcut.
And at that
Tilt
point,
the left
they will
stick to
go-
target an empty tile and press A to place the house. Excellent. Your
That's
villager
10
will start
minutes
building a
of
house in that
Age of Empires
location.
2.
Each house
Would I
lets
play
you
that?
create
Yeah,
5 more
I'd play
units.
that. Bad game. Though,
Press D-pad up
there is a
to
later
select an
resale.
idle villager.
We'll talk
If one cannot be
video.
found, a working villager is selected.